Hey you guys, this is the beginning of the video. This video is a span of, God, since I put the last video on this truck, it's probably been about a month. So, with that being said, this truck is done. It fires up. We still have to time it. We still have to do little things, but it starts and runs. And it runs a lot better than it did. You guys will see that later in the video. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. We're almost at 200, which in the grand scheme of YouTube is not a big deal. But to me, that's a big deal. Truck is really decent. Hope you guys like Ford videos because this thing is kind of, I'm kind of grown attached to it. It's a really cool truck. The story behind it's really cool. I'll do a video tomorrow of us timing it, and then when the gentleman picks it up, we'll show it getting loaded up on a trailer and go home. So there's one more video on this coming. Again, I hope you guys enjoy. So, as always, see you guys later. Bye-bye. So as you guys can see, we had it on the truck. And I am currently pulling the intake off before I call it a night. See, they have made this. They have made this a roller block. There's no studs here. The right way to do this would be to use retrofit lifters, since this was a flat tappet. I'm not a big fan of this. I guess a machine shop did this for him. I'm not a big fan of that because it's not the right way to do that. All right. Speak.
It wasn't the intake that caused the water leak. I mean, there's no trailing marks through this gasket. If that water went through here, there'd be marks someplace. It would let you know. You know what I mean?
The other one.
Because to make you understand why I'm saying that, show the port. This is what the water port looks like. So if that water had slid through this gasket on the fronts of these, there would be a trail of that white. There would be a way to let you know that. And both gaskets has no. I mean, you can see the white on there. That would be down through here. That would be leaking through the gasket. So it wasn't the intake.
This is how they're on the heads, but
either side though. I mean, you look at the water's on the look. I mean, look around the gasket. There's nothing there. There's no trail. You can see the old water. That's what you would see. It will let you know where it's coming from if it was something like that. Like you would know. I mean.
what you always want to do when you're pulling your harmonic balancer is, at least I was taught this way, is you always thread a bolt back in it. So that way you don't damage your threads. But I don't know if I'm going to use this ARP one because I don't want to mess that up. I think there's blocks back here in the bed of the truck, parts. Hopefully the stud is actually still in it. I'm not sure if you can even use the port on this one. Thank God the gentleman brought this to us in that box of stuff he brought. This is the original one. I might, since this will be off, I'll probably clean this up and clear it for him, because I don't like how rusty it looks on an engine that looks pretty decent. Some people would grab an impact right now and impact that in there. I want to fill the threads because on something like a crankshaft, same with the other day when we were pulling apart that Pontiac a week or two ago when I shot that video for you guys. You saw I used the breaker bar on the mains and rods. That's not when something like that. I fill threads. I don't want to pull threads either out of the block by pulling a main bolt out with an impact, or pull threads off of a rod bolt because I wasn't paying attention and I was using an impact. So I just thread that in there like so. Now I'll get my puller. Put my puller on this. I'll probably grease the threads. Oh, I should just show you guys.
Baby, read the fine print. I've got baggage and it's all Gucci. Don't get too attached to me.
You guys can just keep mine. They're identical. So just watch me go to fart with this for the next 10 minutes. I question my life decisions. Okay. This is a torque wrench, not a breaker bar. This is a breaker bar. Don't use a torque wrench as a breaker bar.
Baby, read the fine print. I've got baggage and it's all Gucci. Don't get too attached to me. Everybody act like the answer. One love like in the movies. Wasting precious time assuming. Were we made to fall? No.
Oh, that's not good.
Let's see what's up here.
Hey, Dad. That's blown.
That's something to check on, man. Looks like maybe right here.
Well, you guys, she is 60 over. And Dad informed me that I should have kept all these in order. I didn't think it mattered, but
Some people say it does, some people say it don't. I've always done it, but then I see the other day on the internet somebody said don't do that. Oh, you got here some numbers here that tell you if they're forged or not.
hey Dad,
What's up?
why is all the dots faced towards the back of the block? Dot, dot, dot.
I don't know, but we're gonna research that because if that's like that, that explains a lot. But I don't like how it's got oil up in all the cylinders, man. I mean,
So, you guys, question.
I always thought
We'll
that's what
know
put it
this. We'll know this before this video's out. But you guys ever heard of a Ford having the dots on the piston facing the back of the block? I always thought they go towards the front of the block.
do this. There's just
Okay,
like-
you guys. So you guys seen that clip when you're on a tripod that we pulled the cylinder head off. Now the dots are all facing the back of the block, and from what I could find online, and from what I was always told and taught, that they were supposed to face the front of the block. These right here, these are dots. Some cars have dots, some cars have arrows. They always supposed to face.
Or a notch, sometimes just a notch. I mean, I got other
60.
See the arrow?
See the arrow? That faces the front of the block. These are Magnum 360 pistons. You guys, the head's here. Check. I can't laugh. It's not funny. Look.
You got numbers on both sides of these pistons, huh?
Oh.
I can't tell, man. Is there numbers on both sides of them pistons?
Just one.
Well, see, them numbers at the bottom, them dots are at the pointing to the back, but look, these are all pointing towards the front.
AK-47.
I mean, look. Still head gasket surface. The head's literally right here. Still got a head gasket on
Look
it.
at the other side. Look at the dots, man. I mean, this is, you can't. I mean, people don't know, but I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, that's why this engine is so funky. That's probably got the crank's probably trashed in it now.
Hey, you guys, I'm at 4 Minute Speed Shop. Did you guys see us disassemble the engine? The 302 is right here. We actually, you guys, let's just watch the slap in a piston. I didn't want to film all of them because we had to flip one whole bank around. So they're all facing forwards like they're supposed to be. One side, you guys remember when we took it apart? One of these dots here, or right here, were facing towards the back of the block, and one side was facing towards the front. No matter what engine you work on, if they have a dot here or a slit or an arrow, they go towards the front of the block. Don't do it any other way. That's the way the factory wants you to do it, so you do it that way. Engineers design needs to do this stuff. They knew what they were doing when they built shit. So you do it the way they want it done. Because of this, now cams, stuff like that, that's no big deal. But this right here, in itself, done wrong, will cause you to lose your engine. Because all this right here has to work together. The pistons, the rods, the crank, everything has to work together smoothly. Otherwise, you get issues. So, put you guys on a tripod, put some music on TV, and let's jam out. And I'm going to slap these heads on. And when Dad gets back, we'll torque them. Alright, you guys. Let's, for the head gasket to go on. You know, when you guys do this, these are the head gaskets right here. When you guys do it, you need to make sure all your water ports line up because water needs to pass through to cool your engine, your head, and all that. So if one thing's off, you really need to scrutinize this part because you never know. So at the factory may have just had an off day when they're building these, or grab a knife. So ready? Boom. Just like so. Make sure dowels are always in the block. Something that I like to do personally is run all of them down by hand. Now, these are going to get torque, so just snug them all down. Now I do need to fuck. Let me grab my laptop, you guys. The engine heads have to be torqued in sequence, and I like to also tighten them down in sequence. That way everything gets laid down flat, level, no issues. So, okay, you guys, here's a torque sequence it looks like. So we're gonna go through like that. Right, this is front. That goes to your front of your block.
it, but I think I carbureted too much.
All right, we're done here. This thing is going bye-bye. See you guys next time.